Guys, if possible, please on your cameras. And everyone pin Satya on your screen because she is going to take the class today. So if you are joining from the phone or PC, however, pin her on your screen. And yeah, if you are joining from the phone, you can keep your phone as a horizontal, right? So that you can see her properly on your screen, what she is drawing. Great. And if you have any doubt, you can type in the chat. Yeah, we will start in 2 minutes since many people are joining. Yes, you will get recording. We will upload this on our YouTube channel. So yeah, you will get the recording. My screen or Satya's screen is a bit blurry. Can you spotlight her? Let me check. How can I spotlight her? I haven't done that before. So the pin option would be, just a second, I'll try and figure out how to spotlight her. Uh, uh, Great guys, so we will start in a minute since a lot of them are joining. Okay, we have 200 plus participants. That's great. Wasn't expecting this. Voice is very low. Okay, probably Satya will speak, so उसका voice should be clear to you. अगर मेरा नहीं है तो चलेगा. Yeah, just a minute, guys. We'll get started. Meanwhile, if possible, please on your cameras. And yeah, if you have any doubt, type in the chat. And pin Satya on your screen. Meanwhile, I will also spotlight her. I will have to find that setting. Since just a second. Great. I guess मैंने spotlight कर दिया है. Is everyone able to see Satya? Only Satya का screen दिखना चाहिए. Great. Thumbs up अगर है तो दिख रहा है क्या? Since I've spotlight, मैंने spotlight कर दिया है. Everyone, are you able to see Satya on your screen या कुछ और दिख रहा है? Great, great, great guys. ठीक है. Let's get started. All right. So hello everyone. आज की क्लास के लिए. All right. So those of you जो first time class attend कर रहे हैं, we at Wave Club, we have started this initiative where we are organizing free hobby classes for everyone, right? So the start of ये initiative हमने ऐसे start किया since we felt कि यार hobby learning should be free, right? And we felt कि YouTube पे जो भी resources available है, they are not good enough. So we thought of starting this initiative, and a lot of good people are helping us, right? And yeah, so do follow us on Instagram, right? If you haven't already, since हम वहाँ पे updates डालते रहते हैं of each class and every week. And बहुत सारे लोगों को ये लगता है कि ये एक क्लास होगा and then खत्म, but ऐसा नहीं है. We conduct almost 4 to 5 different types of hobby classes each week, right? So अगले week we have class on sketching, fitness, yoga पे है, and dance पे एक class है, and one portrait sketching, right? So yeah, so basically every week हम अलग अलग hobbies पे class कराते हैं, and every class of ours is free. So if you want to attend, you can attend any of our classes, right? And yeah, so and I've seen कि a lot of people are not following us on Instagram since हम उधर post डालते हैं and everyone keeps asking us, right? So please guys do follow us on Instagram if you haven't already. क्लास के बाद मैं हमारे लिंक्स डाल दूंगा, and every class of ours is uploaded on our YouTube channel, right? So everything is uploaded on our YouTube, so in case you miss any of our classes, you can go there and check out our videos. And अभी as of now मैंने like I haven't allowed you to unmute yourself, right? Since class के बीच में बहुत ही लोग like देयर आर पीपल जो अनम्यूट करके बीच में क्लास को हैम्पर करते हैं, so इसके लिए मैंने एज ऑफ नाउ अनम्यूट अलाउ नहीं किया है, बट क्लास के एंड में विद इन लाइक लास्ट के लास्ट के 10-15 मिनट्स में आई विल अलाउ यू टू अनम्यूट योर सेल्फ एंड यू कैन आस्क एनी क्वेश्चन टू सत्या और मी और एनीथिंग, राइट? So yeah, with that said, let's get started. Satya, I will allow, like I'll ask you to unmute so you can speak, and yeah.
Hello everyone present in this session. Welcome to this session. So I am Satya, and today our class is going to be this basic mandala. This will be the reference so that we'll draw this. So you just need some basic stationery materials which are easily available. So let's get started, guys. Just take a paper. So any drawing paper is accepted. So as this is the learning stage, the A4 sheet is also okay. So you need very basic minimal materials to draw mandalas. So guys, if you have any doubts, you can just ask us on the chat box so that I can answer all your queries. So are you guys ready with your materials so that we can start our class? Okay. So first, when we are going to draw a mandala, the first basic thing we need to do is we should start from drawing the circles. So before starting the class, I just want you guys to do a 2-minute hand exercise so that your muscles in this part of your hand get relieved and you just do it free flowingly. So take a piece of scrap paper or rough paper. So just start drawing the circles to your left side. So don't put more pressure on the hand or the pen. So just draw circles overlappingly to the left side. And now right side. So this kind of exercise will help you to make your hand free. So when you are drawing, your hand won't shake. So many people have this kind, like some people will tell that my hand is shaking while drawing the patterns and all. So these exercises will help you to get your hand muscles relief so that you can draw them correctly. So I'm drawing straight lines. So I'm drawing from left to right. Just do it, guys. This is very required for everyone, any age groups. This is recommended actually. So at least for 10 times, you should do this. So now from right to left. And I'm drawing the diagonal lines. You can see, you can feel the vibrations, right, while drawing the lines through your fingertips. So now left to right. Okay, now some wavy lines. I hope you guys are doing. So from right to left. So done. Let's start our class today. After the exercise, take a paper. So take your compass. So first I'm drawing with a pencil. So we should draw it very light because at the end we will be erasing these pencil marks. So this pencil marks won't help us in the end. So that we need to erase them anyhow. So we need to draw them very light. But for you guys, I'm just drawing them very dark so that you can see the video. So I just placed it in the center of the page and I'm just drawing the circle. So as you can see, I'm just drawing circle normally. So the radius we are using for drawing the circle is not fixed. So the radius of the circle is basically dependent on the pattern we are using. So no measurements are required for drawing these circles. If you are drawing a bigger one, you need to draw a bigger circle. So if you are using a smaller radius, that means you are drawing a smaller pattern in it. So I'm just drawing it normally without measurements actually. So I have drawn a small circle. So I'm just using one more circle. So basically I'm double lining the circle we have drawn in the first. So now the second circle. So this will be our first layer. So these are called layers. So these layers indicate our human life. So each layer in mandala indicates our human chakras. Like we have 9 chakras in our body, right? So do them very light, guys. So someone is asking the size of the circle. So as I told, so let me show you. As I told, as you can observe, here I have drawn a smaller circle because I have drawn a pattern which is a smaller one. In mandalas, we don't require any measurements. It actually depends on the pattern we are going to draw. Here I have drawn a bigger radius ka circle because here I have drawn a bigger pattern. So it actually depends on the patterns we are using. So art is all about our imagination. How we imagine, we should draw it like that. So if I'm, as you can see, the last circle is very smaller than all the circles we have drawn because I have did spirals. Mandala has very few basic patterns. So we should only choose between those few basic patterns. So this circle is smaller, these two are nearly same, but this one isn't same. This one is the bigger radius ka circle. So this one is the smallest one. Yes, we should increase the radius based on the pattern we are making. So if we are making a bigger pattern, we should use a bigger radius circle. If we are using a smaller pattern, we should use a smaller radius circle. This will be the reference, right? So based on this reference, I am drawing the circles. So as you can see, I did 1, 2. That means I did this one and this one. So as you can see, this two seems a bit similar. you shouldn't draw a double circle actually for every circle you are drawing, because as this circle is the first one and here the patterns are starting, I just drawn the double circle. But if we are using a connective patterns, so if we are not using the connective patterns, we can use double line circles, but it is not required for every circle we draw. And now we are going to draw the bigger one. So there are many different types of patterns in mandalas. So you can also draw your own patterns if you have anything in your brain. But if you want to just follow me, just follow me. So I hope you guys are done up to here. So I'm not drawing the spirals thing. I'm just drawing up to here. Okay. So after completion of these circles, we need to take protractor. So take protractor and a pencil. Always remember, in a mandala, the center of the circle is very important, because there are two things we do with this center. One is we just place protractor in the center of the page, that is this point, and we'll just point the angles. And second thing is, each line we draw through the protractor angles, it should pass through the center of the circle. That is the same point. These two things are very important for the center of the circle in this mandala. So just take a protractor, place it in the center, that is on this point, like this. Make sure you're doing it correctly, because if our grids, basically the background for mandala is grid making process. So the grid should be very equally done, like this. So if I am drawing a petal like this, you can see this. So basically, if you're seeing this, I have drawn this grids. This is mandala grids. So these are equally drawn. That's why these petals are looking equally and uniformly. The basic thing about mandalas are they should be uniformly done. So if this is looking very smaller, this also should look very smaller. One shouldn't be bigger and one shouldn't be smaller. The pattern should always be maintaining uniformity, like this. If the grid making process went wrong, so if my grids are like this, if I have drawn inverted U, as you can see, this one is smaller and this one is larger. So this doesn't make mandala look beautifully. So in order to maintain this uniformity, we will first draw the grids in mandalas. So these grids will help us to draw our mandala very uniformly. So let's just place our protractor on the center of the point, like this. And we need to point it for each 10 degrees. So that is 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, and 180. So we need to point for each 10 degrees. So this protractor points will help us to create a beautiful grid. So this will be the basic foundation.
या हाय सत्या, कुड यू एक बार अभी जितना भी आपने एक्सप्लेन किया, कुड यू डू इट एक और बार, सिंस a lot of people have joined late, right? So could you just speak कि
So
अभी तक क्या क्या किया है?
do you
Yeah,
want me to explain from the circles?
yeah. Explain on the circles. That's it. And the
Okay,
protector thing.
okay.
Yeah.
For the people who have joined late, so the first step for making a mandala is circles. So circles, we need to draw the circles first in order to create a mandala. So after drawing the circles, you don't need any circles, circle radius to complete other circles, because if a mandala is like this, so here, as you can see, this is a smaller pattern. That's why I have created a radius of smaller. And here I have created a smaller circle again, because the pattern is smaller. Here, as you can see, the pattern is bigger. That's why I have created a bigger radius circle. So basically in mandalas, if you are drawing circles, the radius of the circle will actually depends on the pattern you are drawing. So if you are drawing a smaller pattern, you should draw a smaller radius. If you are drawing a bigger pattern, you should draw a bigger radius circle. So after drawing circles, you just need to take protractor. So you need to place the protractor in the center like this. So you need to point for each 10 degrees, so that this points will help us to create mandala grid. The basic foundation for this mandala is this mandala grid. So the grid should be very equally done like this. So the lines of the grid should be equally done. Then only we'll get an amazing structures like this. So the grid shouldn't be like this. As you can see, this one is bigger and this one is smaller and this one is bigger. This doesn't give mandala an amazing look. The mandala should always maintain equality and uniformity. This uniformity and symmetric look will give mandala a beautiful look. So in order to create that look, we'll use these grids to draw the patterns. So after placing the protractor in the center, you need to point each 10 degrees. That is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100, 110, 120, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, and 180. Like this, you need to point the angles on the protractor. So I did it for each 10 degrees. You can also do it for 20 degrees if your patterns are big. So you can also point for like 5, 10, 15. It depends on the patterns you are drawing. Okay. So if protractor isn't available with you, you can just do one thing. You just draw a vertical line first and a horizontal line next, and see through the center of these 2 points. So let me just show you. So I have drawn a line like this. So if you don't have protractor, you can just please use this method. So next you should draw a line like this. So now you should place a point in the center like this, and you just need to draw like this, and you just need to point the center between these two, and you just need to draw a line like this. Like this also, you can just draw the grids without protractor. But if you have protractor, please use it. So now for the each line we are drawing should only pass through the center, so that only we can create a good mandala grid. So guys, let's connect this dot with this dot. So each line we are drawing should pass through the center and connect at the bottom. So let's draw it. So this is how it looks. You should always connect to this point. So make sure you're drawing them correctly. So for your convenience, you can just rotate the paper so you can feel comfortable to draw the grids. So, but we need to be very careful while drawing the grids. These grids are based to our patterns. We use these grids to draw the patterns in the correct shape. So this is the process for making mandala grid. Okay. I hope you have done up to here. So this is called a mandala grid. So the first two lines we have drawn, we should give outline with a pen. So I'm just using a compass and a pen to complete the outline. So an important thing in mandalas is a double line method. So this double line method will give your mandala an amazing look. So I'll just tell you what is double line method after outlining. So double line in the sense, if you have a pattern like this, if I did a flower inside, this doesn't look that amazing actually. So if I drawn another petal and if I have drawn a flower inside it, this too doesn't looking that good, but a double line can do a bigger difference actually. So if this is my pattern, so if I have gave a double line like this, so as you can see the difference. If I have drawn a flower inside, so this is how it looks. So double line in the sense, drawing the same pattern twice. That means this. So as you can see the difference, right? This is without double line, this is with double line. Okay, let's get started by with drawing our patterns. So I'm just using a pen. So from the center, so this is the part where you should be very careful. because we are now using these grids, that is these lines, to create the patterns uniformly. So for example, I'm using this line and I'm just drawing a pattern like this. So this is called long inverted U. So, and I'm just going on creating the same. So for each 4 lines, I have just drawn a circle, as you can see. So you can just count 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can just cut it out there like a petal. So you should move your paper like this. And one more thing, while drawing the patterns, you shouldn't move your fingers. You should actually move your wrist part. That's why I have made you to draw the exercise in the starting. Okay. So mandalas need a lot of practice and patience. Both piece should be there. Actually, mandalas are like great stress busters. They will help you to relieve your stress. So this is how you make long inverted U's inside a circle. So this is how it looks in the end. So there is a shading part in mandalas. Most of the people, as you can see, most of mandala is shaded with black. The reason is, as you can see, this flower is looking very less brighter. If you want to make it more brighter, you just need to shade the parts between the 2 petals. So this shading will help you to make your flower more brighter. So I'm just shading the parts. So done. So as you can see, there is more brightness in my design now. So this shading will change a lot in mandalas. So you should always, like, if you feel that your pattern is looking very dull, you should need to just give a black shade where it is required actually. So now the second thing is I'm drawing inverted U, not long inverted U, inverted U. There is a difference between inverted U and long inverted U. So long inverted U's are like this. So inverted U is like this. So there is a difference. This is long inverted U and this is inverted U. So I'm just drawing it with like this. This is long inverted U and this is inverted U. So you are basically using these lines to create a uniform shape. So it's okay if the patterns are also overlapping. So this is how it looks. So the pattern we are making is I will show in a bigger picture like this, okay? So that you will feel very free to draw without looking at my screen. So this is a double line method, inverted U. So I'm just drawing a shape like this, and I'm just doing like this. This is the pattern we are going to make inside that inverted U. So always remember, we need to use a different size of pens. So I have used a 0.3 to draw this outline. Now I should use 0.2 inside, so that it gives a look that this is outer pattern and this is inner pattern. The details of mandalas are very important. So I'm just using a 0.2 and I'm just giving a double line like this, as you can see. And I'm just drawing a pattern like this, and I'm just shading this part. This will be our pattern. If you have patterns in your brain also, you can just draw them. So this is how we draw it. A double line and like this. So when we are working in a smaller pace, we need to use a smaller size ka pen. So as outline should be brighter, I have used a thicker pen outside. This really makes a change actually. So if I'm drawing with the same pen, I'll just draw a pattern with the same pen, that is the outline pen. So as you can see the difference between both. This is looking like a same constant thing. But as you can see, this thicker outline or the thinner in detail, it looking very good. So this is the difference when you are using a different size ka pen. So you need to keep rotating your paper so that you can feel comfortable to draw the patterns. So this is how it looks in the end. Okay. So there are two ways in filling up these spaces between the petals. That is long inverted U's. So I'm just using a circle to fill up the space. So if you just want to make a simpler patterns, you just give a black shade like this. So without giving an outline, we are creating outline with the patterns. That is like this. So as you can see, this is looking very good. So this is how, this is all about your imagination. If you like feel this is good, you can do it there. Other than circle, you can use triangle. So if you have space like this between two petals, so if you have a space like this, you can just draw a triangle like this and you can just fill up the triangle. Or you can also just use a spiral to fill this up. Or you can also use so you can also use a circle and you can just fill it up. So it totally depends, okay? So now the second layer, that is this part, I'm just drawing the petals. So after inverted U, petal is the basic shape in mandalas. So today's pattern is, I'm just drawing strokes here and I'm just filling this part with black. You can also use the flower like this if you want. Okay. So while drawing, you should always remember that while connecting two patterns, you should always connect from this tip to this tip. So like this. Again, I'm using a thicker pen to draw this outline. So as you can see, I'm just using two lines to draw this pattern. So this looks like a sunflower now. So you need to use two lines, that is 1, 2. And this middle line will be the joining point for the petal, like this. So this is how it looks. So I'm using a thinner pen inside and I'm drawing a double line method like this. And I'm just drawing like this and I'm just doing the strokes. And I'm just coloring the rest of the part. So this is how it looks. So we can just fill this part after the class so that we can save some time. Okay, as I told, mandalas need more patience. It takes time. So actually to create and complete a single mandala, which is a very basic one, it takes 1.5 hours if it is a bigger one. Like it takes if it is a mini mandala, it will take just 1 hour. So done. So now we are moving on to the next layer, that is the third layer. So I have used a petal. No, I have just used a leaf shape. So the pattern will be like this. So this is called leaf shape. It's just a box without sharp edges. This is called a leaf in mandala. So we are just drawing a double line and we are just dividing this part and we are just giving the same shape we did for that mandala, like first layer. We are just drawing lines like this. So this will be our third layer. Got it? So let's start. So as I told, we need to always connect from tip to tip. I'm just connecting this tip to this tip. So in order to connect something from this pattern to this pattern, you can just do anything. Like I'm just using a spiral like this. If you want, you can also use something like this. You can just fill this like this. So these are in basic. So I'm not just teaching you all this. This will be taught in the classes, this kind of things to connect the patterns. For now, we'll just use the spirals. So there are many ways to connect two patterns. These are just simpler ones because today we are making a simple mandala. So the process for every mandala will be same, but the customization will be different. So you cannot really use markers because the markers will have really bigger tip. So the tip for this pattern should be very fine and thin so that you can work in a smaller place with very minute details. So the tips always should be very thin so that you can create them conveniently. So if you are using a marker, you should only use a marker on canvas. So canvas, we cannot use fine liners on canvas. So ball pens doesn't give this kind of look because the ball pen, I have drawn this two circles, right? As you can see, it is very thin. So that kind of pens cannot help in drawing mandalas. You should always use a pens like fine liners, the pens with thinner nibs and a thicker ink. So it very brighter effect. So always you should use a pen with thinner nib and a very dark ink. So ball pens doesn't give you a dark ink. So as you can see, this is very simple. I'm just connecting two lines and this line is just intersecting with the pattern we are making. So you should constantly move your paper so that it will be very comfortable for you to draw these patterns. So this is how it looks in the end. So now I'm using a thinner pen to fill in the details. This is called a pattern, and the things which we are using inside is called details. And filling in this kind of things is called fillers. So fillers will give a brighter effect to our patterns. So I'm just using a thinner pen and I'm just drawing the pattern I have shown you. So as I told, I'm just using a pattern like this, as we did here in the inverted U. So I'm just shading it. And I'm just drawing the lines like this. So this is pattern. So if you are unable to complete this in this class, it's okay. You can just complete it after the class. But try focusing on the techniques I teach. Because if you learned the techniques, it will be easier for you to draw your own creations. But if you are only focusing on the mandala which we are drawing today, it will only help you today. But if you want to do it tomorrow and for the rest of your life, you just need to focus on the techniques I'm teaching. So basically, when you are learning arts, it is very important to learn the techniques. As I told, you should use your brace and you should use a thicker pen outside and a thinner pen inside. We will learn very customized mandalas like cartoon mandalas, colorful mandalas, half mandala, mirror mandalas. Like this, there are n number of mandalas you can just create by your own. So this all we will be learning in the coming classes. So for your idea, I'm just telling you. So after completion of this, we'll just erase the pencil marks. So for the shaky lines, you just need to do the exercises I have shown you in the starting of the class. So really artists don't have other shaky lines. So that's why we need to use, so that's why we need to work on the exercises as I shown you before the class. Oh, Prasad, Shika, we really don't have measurements to draw this. So the measurements like the radius of the circle really depend on the pattern we are making. If we are making a smaller pattern, we need to draw smaller pattern circles. If we are using a bigger pattern, we need to use a bigger circle, that is bigger radius circle. So in order to create your own mandalas, you need to like learn the art form, and you don't need to learn the art form, but you need to just focus on the techniques. And with drawing, you'll just get new patterns. If you're creating, like if you want to create a new pattern, you just need to use a book. So just take a book, draw the grids, that is the squares like this, make the grids and just draw it and practice every day, so that you can create your own patterns and do your own mandalas. So you can also use many customizations. You can also draw silhouettes in it. You can also use watercolors. You can also use acrylic colors. It totally depends on you. Art is all about imagination, right? What you imagine, you need to put it on paper. So you're basically expressing your feelings through the art form. So there is a larger scope for mandalas. So these are used as wall murals. So these are drawn on walls for interior decoration. And these are also drawn on mugs, coffee mugs, and these are also drawn on your diaries. So basically you can draw them on your notebooks, like on the cover page. So we have books for mandalas, but they are all just coloring books. If you just want to learn the patterns, you just need to like buy the mandala patterns. Like they are available in the market. You can just draw the pattern sheets. Like you can just buy the pattern sheets and you can just practice. So if you don't want to invest money on them, so you just make a grid paper and just practice. So you can draw them on posters. Posters also, that is cup ka saucer. So basically mandala on dress, you just need to use double colors, but I have never seen someone drawing mandalas on dress because they just make the printing blocks of mandalas. They'll just prepare a block of mandala and they just dip it in the color and they just print it on the dress. But we can't really draw mandalas on dress. We can just print them actually. So the ball pen isn't recommended for mandalas. So we should always use a pen which is very fine, which have very thinner nib. So are you guys following me, right? So in the end, this will look very good. Gurpreet Singh Warli art is very different from mandalas. It's actually a folk art, but that and this are not same. It is very different from it. So there's no particular course on it, but if you want to learn it, you can just learn it from someone who is already experienced in it. So there are also digital mandalas. You can do them on your laptop or iPad like that. Okay. So we should use fine liners to draw mandalas. There are many brands available in the market like Micron, Brusto and all. You can use them. I'm using Brusto. So I'm done with my mandala and I'm just erasing the pencil marks. So I'll just show you one thing because someone has asked how to draw bigger circles. So I'm just going to show you how to draw bigger circles. So yes, you can use Artline pens. Artline also have this fine liner pens. You can buy them. So guys, so now I will just show you how to draw a bigger circle with. So if you have compass like this, and if you want, I'll just show you in a bigger paper so that you can understand easily. So guys, if you have a pencil like this and you are unable to draw a circle here in this part of the paper, if you really want to do it here, you just want to do one thing. Take out this pencil, just put it like this, bigger than the compass like this. So just tight it up, place it in the center, and you can see. So place it in the center and just draw the circle like this. Don't shake the pencil or don't move the pencil, but the circle will be coming. So if you really want to do a circle here, if your pencil is insufficient, you can just use this trick. Put a pencil which is smaller and longer than this point of the compass. Place it in the center of the circle and just do it like this. So as you can see, I did a circle like this. So basically there are many customizations I teach you in classes. So I teach you cartoon mandalas, I teach you font mandalas and all. In this process, you will also learn how to draw cartoons and how to draw, how to do lettering, that is calligraphy and all. Okay, that's it for today. I'm just done with my class.
Great, Satya. It was a great class today. It was really great. So guys, सब लोग अपना जो भी आपने create किया आज उसको hold करके please on your video, and you could show it to us so that I want to take a screenshot for our Instagram. So yeah, everyone could please just on your cameras and show your work. Great guys. I see a lot of great work. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Amazing. I see someone who has used red and black pen. Really amazing. Wow, yeah. This is awesome. Super awesome. Great guys.
If you're bad at drawing also, you can just go for mandalas.
Yeah, super. Great, really great guys. Awesome. Satya, am I audible properly?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, great guys. This was really great. Ma'am ka Insta ID, yeah, I will tag. You can check that on our Instagram. We have posted a post for her class, so uske niche we have tagged her. Yeah, great guys. So I have like posted a form on the group, so do fill that. Usko please भर दो and let us know कि ये class कैसा लगा. And also Satya is taking a 3-week course on the same. So if you are interested, please fill the form. उसमें एक basically question है on this. So if you are interested and want to learn more from Satya, you can basically reach out to us, let us know, and then we will see, we will help you in the course, and we will put you in touch with Satya so that you guys can learn. Great. Yeah, let's do one thing. I will open the mic, and if anyone wants to speak up, they can speak up and ask any question to Satya, me, or yeah. Just a second. Yeah, now you can unmute yourself. I see Kailash has raised his hand. Yeah, Kailash, if you want to ask something. If anyone wants to speak up, they can speak up. And yeah, guys, you can post it on your Instagram or uh, send your photo of your artwork to us, and then we will feature it on our Instagram story, right? So yeah, if you want to post it on your Instagram, tag us, or if you don't want to post it on your Instagram, send us your photo on Instagram, and then we will feature it on our story. Yeah, that's great. So any questions? And guys, please, I request feedback from Bardena, right? Very humble request to you, um, because that's the only
Sure,
thing
sure,
we ask.
definitely.
Yeah, that's great. So yeah, and if anyone is interested, Satya is
Hey,
taking
hi,
a,
can you tell me your Insta ID? Sorry
yeah,
to ask him last.
for sure. So it's Wave of Passion. I will
It's there
wave.
in WhatsApp group, that one only,
Ha
right?
ha ha, right. That one only.
Okay.
At the rate Wave of Passion.
Can
And
I, can I, so this recording will be there in Instagram, right?
No,
So the
YouTube,
class
YouTube.
go
So YouTube.
YouTube.
So we also have our YouTube channel, and after each class, we upload all the class on our YouTube channel, class
Hey,
recordings.
sorry to ask you again. What's your YouTube channel name? Same?
Yeah. So the YouTube channel name is Wave Club. Just a second, I
Huh?
will.
Can you,
It's Wave
can you,
Club. Just a second, I will post the link here
yeah,
in the chat.
just post both of the links like Instagram and YouTube link in WhatsApp group. Can you?
Sure. डाल दिया है मैंने. So अभी like मैंने
Yeah, yeah.
feedback के लिए text डाला. You
Sure,
can
sure.
check
Definitely,
it
we'll
out.
definitely give you a feedback because this is a
For
wonderful
sure.
class. Like, the really wonderful class.
That's great.
So
Thanks a lot, Satya.
the
Credits go to
beginning,
Satya.
the beginning. Yeah,
Yeah.
ma'am. Thank you so much, Satya, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
That's great. So yeah, Satya is also taking a 3-week small course on basic and
Sure.
intermediate
Definitely,
mandala.
we'll join.
For sure. So
Sure.
you can specify that in the feedback form. There's a question regarding this if you are interested for the course or not. So do fill the form and let us know,
Sure,
and
sure.
we will
So
get in touch with
three
you.
weeks means weekly one class, right?
Two classes.
Two
Weekly two
classes.
classes. 6 classes
So
in total.
one is in Saturday, another one is
Uh, Satya, what all days you are free?
Yes.
Week में 2 class लेने तो we
So we can do it on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay, cool. Tuesdays and Thursday, or else we can get in touch, and then
You can
we
also
can
do,
decide.
yes. Saturdays
Yeah.
and Sundays are also okay.
Okay.
how?
Great. Cool. So like once we
Hello,
have a
sir.
pool of people. Yeah.
Sir, I missed the class. I don't know. It's 6 o'clock, sir. Can you please show me again from starting?
It's not possible to show from the starting right now. So we will have another class sometimes in a few days, right? So what you can do is you can check out our YouTube channel. We will upload this whole thing on our YouTube, right?
But it will not show like this. Now you are right drawing.
नहीं वो पूरा मैम YouTube पे आ जाएगा अच्छे से.
How can I search, sir?
I,
Hello. How can I search, sir?
so on the group I have linked our YouTube channel. So within half an hour आज का वीडियो अपलोड हो जाएगा. तो सब्सक्राइब कर दो तो अपने आप आ जाएगा आपके उस पे, राइट? हमारा YouTube चैनल सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए आप. सो मैंने लिंक डाल दिया है हमारे YouTube चैनल का ऑन द ग्रुप. ग्रेट.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Good evening.
The group.
Sorry, can you say that again? Didn't.
You are going to inform about the further classes on the group.
Yeah. ग्रुप पे सब आता है, राइट? सो एंड डू फॉलो अस ऑन Instagram ऑल्सो. हम उधर भी पोस्ट डालते हैं अबाउट ऑल आवर क्लासेस, अबाउट इंस्ट्रक्टर्स, राइट? सो या वी सी के बहुत सारे लोगों को पता नहीं है ये बात. तो हाँ, डू फॉलो अस ऑन Instagram एंड ग्रुप पे वी पोस्ट एवरी डिटेल. Instagram ID, yeah, just a second. I will share. So
Hello.
Yeah.
Ma'am, can you show some of the patterns you have drawn previously?
Yeah,
So you're
Satya.
asking me to show mandalas.
Yes, ma'am.
What will be the fees for the paid course?
वो आप right, so आप एक बार भर दो form and then we can talk over the phone. We will call you. Yeah. About the course and what all will be taught in that course. So yeah, everything will be handed over to you, the details. We'll call you. Guys, I'm posting our Instagram and YouTube channel ka link here. Just a second. Satya, you can show your work. Yeah.
Yes, we have followed in Instagram and YouTube as well. Thank you so much.
Great, great. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, guys. So you can send your work to us on Instagram, and then we'll feature it on our story. And if you want to post it on your Instagram, do tag us. We will also share that on our Instagram. Yeah.
Wow. The same one I think you have drawn with now.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, guys. So I've posted both the links. You can check out in the chat, our Instagram link as well as YouTube channel link. So this video will be uploaded in like half an hour.
So there's a one more classes. I mean, for singing classes, I think for 7 o'clock. No.
No, it's done. That was yesterday.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
yesterday. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, weekly, like there are around 4 to 5 classes in a week.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can attend any one. So next week, Monday ko we have a yoga class since it's International Yoga Day, right? So
Okay.
Monday ko we have yoga class. So yeah, abhi like agle week ka schedule final nahi hua hai. The days, but we have yoga class, dance class, sketching class, and probably calligraphy class.
Okay. Well, when is that calligraphy class?
The schedule is not fixed as of now, but
Okay.
आ जाएगा वो group पे.
You'll be posted in Instagram.
Yeah. Instagram पे post हो जाएगा.
If we are following.
Yeah. Satya ma'am's Insta ID, just a second. You can
Hello,
check
sir.
out on the group.
Sir,
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
sir, look at this, sir. Actually, this mandala only. I took it printed. I don't
Okay.
know how to use this one.
Satya, you can.
This page and this one also.
Wait, let me just check.
Just I have to color it, sir.
Yes, this is mandala coloring book.
Yeah, this one also, ma'am.
So you just need to overdraw it, redraw on the patterns you already have.
I didn't understand.
So the patterns are already existed, right? So what you should do is, if your patterns are like this, you should redraw them with pen, and you can also use colors inside to fill them.
Hello. Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
I didn't understand what you said. Please repeat now.
Okay. I'll just repeat it. So you have given the patterns right on the pages. You just need to redraw them with pen. Just need to use pen to redraw them.
Okay. Color pen, ma'am, or blue pen?
Just fine liners to color it. Like the mandala we did like this. You just need to redraw it with the pen.
Yeah.
You can also use colors.
Okay. After doing this, what should I do this or, ma'am?
you can just use them as references and you can create your own patterns. You can draw and create your own mandalas with them. Like that is for the beginners. Actually, that kind of books and pattern sheets are just for beginners who aren't attending the classes like this and all.
Okay.
Ma'am, I have
मतलब
done this.
हम अपना खुद डिजाइन क्रिएट कर सकते हैं, राइट मैम?
Yes.
इससे मेहंदी भी सीख पाएंगे क्या मैम?
Actually, no, but people who are good at doing mehendi can do this. And if people good at doing this can do mehendi easily. But both are not same. We can't
Okay.
use this as mehendi design.
Oh, okay. Understand, ma'am. Understand.
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
I have done this, ma'am.
Okay, this is basically Z angles. This is not mandala. The Zentangles is very different from mandalas. So mandala will only have circles, at least a circle. Zentangles is very different from mandalas. Both are not same.
Yeah, guys, we'll take one last question and then we'll probably end the session today for today. Yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Is this mandala?
Which one?
This one.
I couldn't see anything. Okay, let's wait. Okay, I see. This is in mandala. This is Z angles.
Okay.
So basically mandala means a circle and a symmetric details inside it. Mandala will contain a circle.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I have done this.
Okay, these are intricate mandalas.
And
We
this?
will just learn this kind of things in the coming classes.
Ma'am, is this mandala?
Yes, this is.
Ma'am, is this mandala?
Guys, let's head towards closing the session. If someone has some genuine doubt, they can ask. We'll review your artwork in some other class probably. Right? If someone wants to ask something, we can ask, or else we can head towards closing the class.
Ma'am,
Yes.
what is the difference between mandala and Zentangle?
Mandala is basically a circle with symmetric designs inside it. We can use this customizedly, but there is the difference between mandala and a Z-angles. Mandala, we use a patterns which are uniformly, but like this we use in mandalas, right? So we use this everywhere inside the circle, but we use it with same sizes. But in Z-angles, if you have something like this, and if you are filling in details, if in Z-angles you have something like this. So if you are filling in this with detail, the shape and size of the pattern inside we are using will be different. But in mandalas, the pattern will be same size. As you can see, the same size. So, but in Z-angles, there is a difference like this. Here comes smaller pattern, here comes bigger pattern. Based on the size we have, Z-angles patterns will change. But mandala patterns will not change. They will be same everywhere in the circle inside.
Okay, thank you.
Great guys. So let's close for today, and please sub log guys feedback from Vardena, because that's That's the only thing we ask for these classes, against these classes, right? So yeah, great. Bye everyone. Thanks for joining. And we are like ugly week, we have some exciting classes too, right? So stick with us and yeah, do ping the admins of the group in case you have any queries. Feel free. Yeah, great. Thanks everyone. Bye. And yeah, again,
Thank you, sir.
thank you everyone, and thanks a lot Satya for the amazing class today. It was really great, probably our best class
Yeah.
up till now. So yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you, miss.
thank you
ma'am.
everyone.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye everyone. Bye. See you. Yeah. Post it on your Instagram and tag us. We'll feature your artwork for today, or send us your artwork. We'll post and tag it. Great. Yeah,
Yes, sure, bye.
for sure. Bye. Bye everyone. Bye. I'm closing this session now. Yeah. Bye everyone, and thanks Satya. Thanks again for today. Yeah. Bye.